Okay guys, today we have to start our new lecture, and this is lecture number 5 regarding the IFRS 15, and the topic is consignment arrangement, and this is called consignment, you can say like sale. Okay, let me explain here, then we move on to the clear here. You know that you have, let's say this is an entity, and here we have distributor, and here we have customer. Okay, so this entity gives product to the distributor, and this distributor has to sell it to the customer. Okay, now if the entity transferred the control of these goods to the distributor, then they will recognize the revenue. Otherwise, they will not recognize the revenue. And this arrangement, if the control is not transferred, and they just give the product to the distributor for selling it to the customer, and they will not recognize the revenue because the control is not transferred. So this type of arrangement, we call it is consignment arrangement. And consignment arrangement, you will not recognize revenue. So mean not recognize revenue. Clear? So what are the key features of the consignment arrangement? Key features. The first one is control remains with the entity. Clear? The second one is right to return. The dealer has the right to return the product, and there is no unconditional payment obligation. Clear? So what I'm actually trying to say, that in consignment sales, a company, mean the entity, gives product to the dealer, and the dealer mean the distributor, to sell it to customer. Now the company must check the terms of the agreement to see if it can recognize the revenue or not. So if the control of the good hasn't transferred to the dealer, then it is called a consignment arrangement, and revenue cannot be recognized. Okay. And about a key feature, I have told you that the controlling member entity, it means that the company keeps ownership until something happens, like the dealer sell the product or a specific time expired. Now if you see here, let me show you here. Okay, in consignment arrangement, the entity does not recognize revenue until the dealer sell the product to the entity, mean to the end consumer. Now this is because under consignment, the entity still control the goods until certain conditions are met. For example, the product is sold or the specific period expired. Okay, so the company keeps ownership until something happens, like the dealer sell the product or a specific time expired. About the key indicator, what are the key indicators of consignment arrangement? The first one is control retained by the entity, right to return, an unconditional payment obligation. So by control we means that the company keeps ownership. Okay, so the entity retain the control over the product until a specified event occur, such as the dealer selling the product to customer or the expiration of a certain period. The second one is the entity has the right to require the return on sold good from the dealer. So right to return. There's a right to return option. The entity has the right to require the unsold good from the dealer. So this means that the company can ask the dealer to return the unsold product. And then you have unconditional payment obligation, that the dealer doesn't have unconditional obligation to pay for the good, as the payment is typically due only after the goods are sold to the entity, the end consumer. This means that the dealer doesn't have to pay for the goods unless the goods are sold to the customer. Okay. Now this is the indicator, the three indicator you have to remember it for your exam, and then you have implication of revenue recognition we have already discussed, but let me try it again. The consignment revenue should not recognize by the entity until the dealers sell the goods to the consumer customer, or specified period expired, or condition for the transfer of control or met. So when the dealer sell the goods to the end consumer, then you will have to recognize the revenue, or the specified period expire, or condition for the transfer of control or met. So when it's mean in simple terms, you say that when the control transfer to the dealer, then definitely you have to recognize, otherwise you will not recognize the revenue. Now the entity will continue to recognize the product as an inventory until the sale occur, and revenue is only recognized when the control is transferred to the final customer. So when the dealer sells the product, so when the control is transferred, then you have to recognize the revenue. Let me show some example here. The first example you see here, a consignment of electronics. So a company send 50 TVs television to the dealer, and the dealer can only pay for the TV when they sell them. So the company can take back the unsold TV. This means that this is a consignment arrangement, and revenue should not be recognized for this. Okay, now unsold cloth returns. A clothing brand deliver 1,000 shirts to the retailer. If the retailer doesn't sell them in 90 days, then the brand take back unsold stock. So when the 90 days passed, then definitely you have to recognize, because the time is passed, specific time is expired. But within 90 days, then the brand can take back the unsold stock. So this is consignment arrangement. So control hasn't passed to the retailer, so it's consignment arrangement. Now let me show you another example, the final example, and that is the dealer with no risk. So the dealer have no risk, because a car manufacturer provided 10 cars to the dealer, and the dealer only pay for the car to sold to the customer. So the manufacturer can take back the unsold car, and the manufacturer is responsible for the obsolescence or any sort of losses or damages to the car. So since there is no unconditional payment obligation, this consignment is consignment arrangement. Now what is the difference between the normal sale and the consignment arrangement? Let me show you the comparison with the normal sales. Expect you see a control of goods, payment of obligation, and right of return. So in consignment arrangement, stay with the entity until control of the goods stay with the entity until sold or condition is met. While in case of normal sale, the control of the good transferred to the buyer. And payment obligation, so dealer only pay after selling the goods. So the dealer to whom you are putting your goods or inventory, then they will only pay once the goods are sold to the end consumer. So the dealer can only pay after selling the goods. While in normal sale, the buyer pay immediately as for the terms, or maybe they will pay immediately, or maybe there's some credit terms. So definitely they will pay, but there is a payment obligation for the normal sale, but there is no payment obligation for the consignment arrangement. Now, return rights. So entity can demand unsold goods back. Well, in case of consignment arrangement, the entity has the right to demand the unsold good back, while a normal sale, no return rights for the seller. Okay, so let's have a good example. Discuss where this GB should recognize revenue from the above transaction. So first you have to understand that that there is a consignment arrangement or normal sale. So this G as a company that sell furniture to the Gordon Sutton, and G had retained the legal title until the garden center sell the furniture to the end consumer. They show that the control is not transferred to the garden center until it is sold to the end consumer. This means that this is the consignment arrangement. Now, it with the point of the garden center has an obligation to pay to G. So when the garden center sell it to the end consumer, then that point the garden center has obligation to pay to the entity. Now the garden center can return the unsold product, and G can recall the unsold product at any point. So this is a very simple question. This is about consignment arrangement. First you have to write that this is the consignment arrangement, the definition of consignment arrangement, and then you will also say that revenue should not be recognized because it's a consignment arrangement. And you can also add that is the control is not transferred, mean the legal title is with the entity. So this means that this is consignment, the feature of consignment arrangement, that the legal title means the control is not transferred. I mean the G retain ownership of the furniture until the garden center sell it to the customer. Then you will say that payment obligation, that the garden center can only pay to the G, to the entity, when it sold the product to the end consumer. So the garden center pay G only after selling the furniture to the end customer. And then you can also add this return rights. So the garden center can return the unsold product, and then you can also say that G can recall unsold product at the end point. Clear? So in conclusion, you will say that revenue should not be recognized because this is the consignment arrangement. And why it's consignment arrangement, you have to write the definition. Then you will also add these three features and show that this is the consignment arrangement, control is not transferred, and at the end you will write that revenue should not be recognized until the garden center sell the product to the end consumer. Okay guys, so for today this is enough. Inshallah we'll continue in the next lecture. Thank you for watching.